Hi everybody, today we're going to use the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards to choose our piles, alright? If you would like to go straight to your reading, that's not a problem. There is a timestamp below for you to do that. What we do here is we will have timeless readings unless otherwise stated, and what I tend to do is I will put your card of choice, whatever card you chose to go to your pile, to the side. We'll do the tarot portion and then we'll look at your card at the end to see if it has some extra messages or is enhancing the tarot portion of the message you've already had, okay? If you would like a personal reading with me, you can book via my website, which is below in the description, or via my business page on Facebook. And you'll receive a private video unlisted on the channel so nobody else can see it but you. If you would like your numerology as well, I'll need your date of birth and your full birth name, and then we'll run through your numerology and a full Celtic Cross tarot spread. Okay, so it's a really good insight into what makes you tick and also the tarot prediction as well. So if you're interested in that, please contact me. I won't reach out to you first, so you can book me via my website, as I've said, or my Facebook tarot page, okay? So yeah, if you're new here, thank you so much for coming, first of all. I hope you stay to listen to your reading and you enjoy it. If you've already subscribed, you've commented, liked, watched the videos, etc. Thank you so much for supporting me. It means the world, so thank you, and I hope that you continue to stay with me because I've got more things planned for the channel as we go forward. So for now, let's get into your readings. I will see you at your choice. Hi pile 1, if you chose Ain, I think that's how you say it, not 100%. Ain, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Okay, this is your pile. So I'm going to put your card at the corner, like I said. I'm going to do a sort of a brief snapshot, a brief like little moment in time of what's happening with you at the moment. And just a few cards, just to see where things are right now. So first of all, please may we have pile 1's energy coming to this reading today. Okay, I've got you coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so practical, resourceful, wants to get down to business and organise things. Let's look at what might be blocking you at the moment. Oops. What might be challenging or blocking pile 1 right now? Well, this one flip-flopped out. The 3 of Swords. Okay. Okay. And what do we have in the way of what's good to focus on? Eight of Cups. And what outcome do we have for pile 1 today, please? The 7 of Pentacles. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. So, get my clarifiers ready as well. So we've got your energy coming forward as the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone who's very want to be very practical, and it's concerning things like family, home, money, work, the day-to-day stuff, and it's a very nurturing energy as well. So I feel like, looking at the rest of the cards really briefly, that you are in a position of wanting to straighten life out and kind of build anew, because we have this 3 of Swords in your challenge position. So there's definitely a sort of a progression here where you're wanting to kind of take back, kind of get back into reality a bit and get back into control, get things ticking over and the practical stuff done. Because if you've had a heartbreak or a grief or anything like that in the recent past or whenever it's been, there is that need now, I feel, for you. As you are the Queen of Pentacles, it's like it's now time to kind of get back to some sort of pattern of order and some sort of healthy, balanced pattern in your life again. That's what I'm getting. And it's definitely time to heal. So anything, you know, we have this Three of Swords in your challenge position, where you're still maybe feeling the aftermath of something that's happened to you emotionally. It really is time to pull the swords out. The Three of Swords is about, you know, it's time to heal now, and move on from whatever it had, whatever sort of upset life or upset your emotions, etc. And it's really important to move on from that, because we have that like echoed when we're looking at the Eight of Cups here, and this is what to focus on and what's good. So it's definitely looking good. I mean, for healing, do the practical steps you need to do. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is very caring and nurturing, and sort of provides the essentials for their family. And you know, it's like I feel like if you're looking out for other people that may have been affected by this, or you're looking out for everybody else, it's also a reminder to nurture yourself as well, to speed up the healing process, and ensure, you know, have the Queen of Pentacles is like someone who ensures comfort and security and stability, and takes good care and nurtures those around her, and is very resourceful and practical and things. So I think, you know, take good care of yourself during this time is what I would like to say. You take good care of yourself like you take good care of everyone around you, I think, and you know, see that your daily needs are met and things like that, and, you know, gentle on yourself. And that's kind of what I'm feeling, is, you know, as you go through this healing process, and that's going to help you overcome this loss, grief, sadness, etc. a lot quicker. Because when you, and also you want to be looking forward, you want to be looking away from the hurt, whatever has hurt you in the past, whatever is hurting now. You want to be focusing on moving away from that, because the Eight of Cups is about leaving something behind that is no longer satisfying, or is, you're not feeling it anymore, kind of thing. And it's going out to find what really is fulfilling for you, and what really will mean everything to you, you know, and be comforting to you, and all that you've been looking for. And it's definitely part of the healing process, is to move on. Okay, so that is what it is saying to focus on in this pile here. This good pile is what we're focusing on, and we're focusing on leaving our baggage behind and taking out the swords and moving forward to something better, because something better is out there for you. The outcome I've got is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is it's like an evaluation of, you know, what, and part of the moving on as well, when you're looking at what you've got, and it's back to Pentacles. It's back to practicality again, and it's looking at how things are, you know, the situation that you've got right now, and where to put your energy. And it is, are things worth your energy and your time and your love and your dedication, or is it time to change direction? Is it time to switch a new job? Is it time to kind of let that relationship go if it's been full of pain and things like that? And if it's like a relationship, I feel like, you know, you're looking at things realistically, as the Queen of Pentacles, and what is going to be a long-term like worth it, you know. The Queen of Pentacles is very kind of wise in terms of how she spends her time and energy, and I feel like, you know, if you're not seeing like a future in something, you're going to be much more able now to kind of walk away, to separate yourself from something that is going nowhere and it's just causing you pain or causing you grief. Or and you know, I feel like you're strong enough to do that now with the Eight of Cups coming in the good stuff. It's like definitely it's time to move on. It's you know, life's too short, you know. It's time to move on and away and onwards and upwards, I want to say. And yeah, the outcome would be where you can clearly see all aspects of life, like what is working, what is not working, is this worth it, am I getting like a good return on my investment, you know, am I when I put in my efforts here, am I receiving what I feel I should receive back? Is it fair, etc.? And I feel that that's the Seven of Pentacles, is by stepping out of the situation that is painful and moving away from that, you are then able to see exactly what, you know, how to spend your energy and how to spend your focus, and what to work on and what not to work on, what's worth putting in the effort, what's not worth putting in the effort. As you go forward, you'll have unclouded ability to see that and to evaluate that correctly. So let me just get another couple of cards. It's kind of straightforward in a way, and it could be work, it could be how things are panning out at home, it could be, yeah, that you need to maybe shake things up a bit and cut away some dead weight here. It's about being very realistic and practical about what what your situation is doing to you, what this situation is giving you back. Is it worth it? And you know the answer, because when you're going to remove yourself from the source of the pain, you can then see clearly what the answer is, and you know, you can decide whether or not to change course or not. Is there anything else for like the outcome for pile 1, please? This one fell out. 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is basically, you know, it's there's no point in hanging on to something that is like flogging a dead horse. You know, it's like the Eight of Cups is giving you that kind of intuition, like you know, if something's not feeling how it should feel, if something's not feeling like it's rewarding, or it's like a two-way flow, you know, or whatever situation it is, it's really time to look long and hard at it and make that decision, you know, in a practical sense of what is the best for you going forward, and what is worth your time long term. And we have the 3 of Wands in here, basically saying, you know, it's time to move. It's time to act now. Get on with this and go forward into something that's better, because there's a lot more out there waiting for you, and there's a lot more opportunity out there for you, and there isn't really any point in waiting any longer, or procrastinating any longer, or putting it off any longer, because kind of, you know, in your heart of hearts where this is going one way or the other. So it's kind of calling you to act on that, act on your decision. Okay, so that's a real quick, but that's kind of what I'm getting today, very quick. Let me look at your Goddess card now. And we have leap of faith. So, you know, you're going into, it's like this lady here going up this ladder, the 3 of Wands. It's like off you go on your new adventure, you know, not looking back. And this is leap of faith. It's like to take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So when we're looking at the 8 of Cups, that is going off to find your heart's true desire, to find what it is that will be fulfilling. It's like you're going towards the 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment, satisfaction and things like that. So that's definitely I feel linking in. Let me get the book and I will read out what it says for Ain, whatever her name is, however you say it. Ain. Let's see. Leap of faith, okay? Message from Ain. Procrastinating about your dreams won't make them go away, neither will it make them happen. Indecision is the death of the soul's burning passion to improve, grow and learn. Don't worry about making the wrong decision. Instead, worry about making no decision at all. Take time to meditate, investigate, research, go on nature walks and make your decision. Once made, the universal energies will immediately support your decision and doors will successfully open as if by magic. The magic you see is that you've set your mind to accomplish something, and this intention is what sets you on your magical journey. Trust that the universe will support you in all ways. Trust that your intention is clear and right for you, and then take a leap of faith and jump fully and squarely into the midst of putting your dreams into action. Don't hesitate or delay a moment longer. Pronounced Onya, although I was completely wrong. Do excuse me. So various meanings of this card. Okay, so we've got your dream will come true. Your chosen path is the right one for you. Heaven supports you fully on your mission. Your material needs will be taken care of. Very important for the Queen of Pentacles, might I add. Take action steps towards the realization of your dream. Break your dream into achievable baby steps so it's easier to start and keep going. Okay, very practical. Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles would definitely have like a plan of action. I think that's something that's going to serve you well as you go forward into this new phase. But it's all looking really good, all very positive. Coming out of a difficult time into a much more abundant, much more sort of better suited, more something that's got potential, something that's not going to just go or waste away. This is something that's lasting for you. So whether it's a lasting relationship out there waiting for you, whether it's an amazing job, your own business, starting a family, moving to a new, whatever it is in your practical day-to-day that you want to improve, it's definitely out there for you. You just have to kind of sever the cords of what's holding you back or what's kind of keeping you in this place of pain, and move forward and find what's really right for you and what's true for you. And you'll be able to see that very clearly, and take the best course of action in a practical sense as well. So that's what I got for you, pile 1. I hope that was useful to you. If you enjoyed your reading, I would really appreciate a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Pop and see my website and share the video. Share any of the videos that you see on my channel with anyone who you feel might benefit. I would be that would be so incredibly helpful, and I would really appreciate that. I hope to see you again soon, and I wish you all the very best of luck. See ya. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You have Kira, which I no doubt have completely marbleized in terms of trying to say it. But we'll find out at the end. So let's, first of all, pop our card up here. So we can have a look at it in a minute. Okay. We're going to do just a small little petite spread, okay, just to get a little glimpse of what's happening. Okay, and we'll see what we get coming up, what we need to know today. All right, so what do we have as pile 1's energy coming towards us today? What energy are we being presented with here for our pile 2s? A 3 of Swords. Okay. What is maybe blocking our friend here, or challenging you at the moment? It's challenging having the 3 of Swords energy. What do we have challenging pile 2 right now, please? Four of Cups. All right. What is something good that pile 2 can focus on? What's a good thing happening right now? The Hanged Man. Okay. And what outcome do we have? All right. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. There's a lot going on emotionally, I think. We have... Where are we? Yeah, your energy coming to this reading is we have the Three of Swords, so it's having heartache, grief, having a loss, feeling betrayed, etc. So you could be in a difficult position at the moment in terms of your mental, emotional well-being. If something has hurt you, something is still raw, it's important to get rid of those swords now. Okay, it's looking like you're moving out of it for a start, but it's very important to have self-care at the moment, self-compassion, support from loving friends and family around you as you are in this kind of a low ebb right now, and having maybe some pain that you need to heal. What might be challenging is kind of feeling a bit closed off. So it's kind of, the Four of Cups is kind of an energy of boredom, and in your case it's sort of dissatisfaction of not really seeing anything good that might be about at the moment. And it's understandable if you're in a difficult emotion at the moment, and there's sadness, you may be feeling a bit depressed, but you know, also when we're in that low state, sometimes we don't see the good stuff that is around us. And as you can see here, this person is focusing on these 3 cups that he's not satisfied with, and you know, he is not seeing there is actually something good around him. It's just he's not looking up. And I think the lesson here is to maybe sort of, if you have support or something, or you know, if people offer to come talk to you, or your loved ones want to kind of look after you or things like that, I think it's important to take them up on any, you know, offers of help and support that might be coming into you, because it's really hard when you're in a low mood. And I've had depression, anxiety, etc., so I understand. It's like you're in a bubble of your feelings and you can't see a way out, and it's really important to get help and support. And I would say if you have anybody reaching out to you, if you have anybody who sort of offers to come and sit with you, or offers to come and chat to you, or take you out for, you know, a nice meal, or you know, a walk or something like that, who will sit and listen to you, or will just be there and take you out, take your mind off it, take you out of the same environment, because we tend to isolate ourselves when we're depressed, and we tend to be in the same 4 walls sometimes, and it's really hard to have any other perspective and escape from that feeling of, you know, just ruminating, ruminating over the stuff that's hurtful, ruminating over stuff that, you know, going over and over again, this negative stuff. And it can be really difficult to emerge out of that, and you know, often need help from outside. You often need somebody to come pick you out, even if it's just a friend, to go for a drink with or something, or come and watch Netflix with you. You know, it's kind of like sometimes you need a helping hand to help you out. And I would really recommend seeking help, or allowing someone to come into your bubble and pull you out, you know, because having someone else's perspective, or just even having someone sit with you, sometimes it takes away that kind of fog you have over you when you have depression, or you have anxiety. And I have really bad anxiety, so I totally know how it feels to be so closed off, you know, that you can't see a way out, you can't see anything ever getting any better. But you know, if you have people around you, or you can get to people, or you know, use an app, you know, like BetterHelp or something like that, to speak to somebody, you know, and then accept that hand of help that comes towards you. And you know, that is a good way of, you know, don't block that, just try it and see, you know, what's the worst can happen. It's not going to get any worse. So definitely, I would, if anyone is offering a hand to you, take it. Okay. In terms of the good things to focus on, you've got the Hangman. So moving on from having that, you know, even if it's just talking to somebody online, you know, someone has set a help group, you know, like a self-help group or something, joining a group, a support group online. If it's not anything like you like going to a doctor or a counsellor, just going to a support group, joining in with other people that are similar, who help build each other up, is really valuable, I think, and it's accessible to anybody really with internet, or you know, so that's kind of what I'm seeing. And by doing this, we're moving into what's positive, and we have the Hangman. So this is how it's a card of surrendering. So it's a card of let go, allow yourself to go along, to speak to people, to let someone in, just let go of this isolation thing, and you'll begin to see things from a different perspective, and you will start to understand, start to like have this guy here, he's willingly like this to gain enlightenment. He is hanging there happy as Larry in order to attain enlightenment, and his legs are in the sort of formation of the dancer, which is like on the world card at the end, where you kind of level up. So this is like by letting go of, you know, all this, maybe you have preconceived notions about how that things won't work for you, like counselling or something won't work for you, etc., which, you know, can be quite difficult. You could be quite stubborn when you've got in my case, definitely, like when you've got anxiety, depression, you can be quite so like, nope, nothing's going to work, nope. But if you kind of let go of that, if you kind of allow yourself to surrender and say, okay, well, I'll give it a go, I'll try talking to somebody, I'll see how it goes, and then you start to be, you know, and allow it to happen. Take your hands off of the controls and let yourself be in that sort of new space, with this new attitude, and just be open to it. And you know, you're going to start to see there is a different way of doing something. There are other ways of dealing with your issues. There's a way out that you may not have seen before, you may not have thought of before. So it's definitely something I feel that I want to say in this instance. Okay, so with that, you know, you get this little shiny around his head here. It's basically saying, you know, by letting go, by surrendering the ego, etc., you know, your defenses, all that stuff, you know, allowing a new idea to come in, then you'll start to realize that there are new ways of doing things, that it's not black and white. There are all sorts of things that you can do. There are things you never would have thought of that come into, you know, your field of vision as ways to move forward. And that's kind of what I'm getting with that. Okay, so definitely focus on that, focus on looking at things from a different perspective, and that will help free you from, you know, this place of pain, right? So the outcome is good. We have, you know, you have been in your bubble, and this guy here is in his castle. He is like, well, I've come as far as I can. I'm not going to get any further. This is it for me. You know, this is as much effort as I can put in. This is as much as I'll ever achieve, right? But in actual fact, when you look out, you start to be able to look outwards. You can see he has the world in his hands there. Okay, he's on his in his castle, in his comfort zone, but he has everything out there waiting for him. The whole world is going to open up for him, and that's what I feel I want to say for you. So if you know, I keep saying like me, because I have had terrible problems going out and about. You know, I've been I know how it feels to shut yourself away and isolate yourself for years, and but by, you know, having this sort of little change in perspective, you can then, you know, and being open, being, you know, maybe you don't know all the answers, you know, this hangman is like, you don't, maybe you're not right about everything. There's no shame in being wrong if it means it helps open up your world, it makes your world grow, okay? And this guy, he's literally got the world in his hands. It's like, you know, there are all sorts of things you could do. You can make the choice now to get out there, start to make friends, start to, you know, go out and just be in the world and realize it's not as bad as you thought. And there are a lot of good people out there and a lot of good experiences to be had out there, and they're absolutely for you as well. And there's no, you know, you'll suddenly feel like liberated, you know. You know, as I'm speaking from experience when I say that too, and it's a process, you know. It takes a minute, but it's just liberating to be able to reconnect, and you realize, yes, I do like people, yes, I do like life, and there is a lot of good stuff in life, and you allow yourself to go out and join in and experience that, you know. And then you, by these baby steps of doing more and more, then you suddenly find how much more capable you are of everything that you've been interested in. You know, there are so many things that you can do you didn't ever feel possible before, because you have gained that new perspective. So that's kind of, I think that sums it up for me. In this particular card, you know, it's just like, you know, it's time to make the decision, and you'll be able to make the decision, and you'll be able to go out there and do what you need to do, and you can come out of that comfort zone, that isolation bubble, whatever you want to call it. There's, you know, you can't imagine what's ahead of you, you know, because you've never tried, but now you are freeing your mind up to do that. You'll realize, you know, as you go forward, you'll realize how much more there is for you out there. Blossoming, lovely image there, very nice. Kind of feels like you're coming out of your cocoon, you know, coming out of that little sad bubble. Okay, so let's have a look. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. Yeah, I think that fits quite nicely, but we'll read the book as well. Let's have a look for you. So she should be near the front. Okay, Aeracura. Let me see how you're supposed to pronounce this, because I know I've butchered it. Aeracura. Well, it's okay. It was fairly, I suppose it's self-explanatory a bit, but you never know. You are just getting started yet. So, message from Aeracura. In many ways, you are like a flower bud who is ripe and ready to open and grow. Don't try and rush this process. Yeah, this would be the hangman. You know, you take your time, okay? You don't have to go, you know, from no contact with anyone to just straight out into a party or anything like that. That's not what it's about. It's about doing things at your own pace, but doing. Don't try to rush the process. It's part of your beautiful path. Enjoy learning new knowledge and skills. Take your time to gather new ideas. Nurture your body with fresh air, sunshine, water, and healthy food. Soon enough, you'll get the unmistakable signal that it's time to put your learning into action. Spend time among the flowers, or work with flower essences and oils to support your growth process. Various meanings of this card. Slow down, have patience. Yeah, definitely a hangman is what you're focusing on, is have patience with yourself. Let go of control. Don't force anything. Don't rush anything. Allow good stuff to happen, and allow nice things to happen to you. Allow people to help you. Allow new ideas to kind of drift in, and you know, rather than kind of be so blinkered about your situation, you know, allow it to just happen. See what happens. What if it works? Yeah, what if counselling or whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, what if it works? Nurture your body, we've got that bit. Soon enough you'll get the unmistakable signal that it's time to put your learning into action. Yeah. So where were we? I completely lost my thread then, sorry about that. Various meanings. Slow down, have patience, get involved with gardening. Very good actually. Physical stuff, like something that's like productive. It's really satisfying, really gets you out of your head, you know. Use aromatherapy and or flower essences, keep the faith. So about Heracura, she is a Germanic and Celtic goddess who multitasks as Mother Earth deity, a fairy queen, and also a bridge between earthly life and the hereafter. She helps us put our goals and challenges into perspective. We talked about a new perspective, didn't we? When you're kind of in the throes of like depression, anxiety, everything is skewed. All your perspective is really skewed, and it really messes with you. So definitely change your perspective is a good thing. Get a more normal perspective on everything. Call upon her for emergency money or manifesting supply. She is especially fond of assisting artists and inventors. There you go. So yeah, that's all I got for you, part 2. I hope that was useful to you. Really, honestly, I'm feeling like affinity for this pile, because it's something I'm still going through, and I'm like in my 50s, so you know, it's something that it's never too late to sort this out, but definitely you need to see things from a new perspective. And it's kind of cool. It's really funny because when I saw this this 4 of Cups, my immediate thoughts was go and sit in a park, or go and sit under some nice trees or something, and you know, have some mindfulness and like listen to the wind and the birds, and if there's water nearby and things like that, and immerse yourself in that lovely nature, peaceful, lovely, you know, all that lovely goodness, because it's really healing for the soul. It's really healing. So yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope that you enjoyed your reading and it was useful to you. If you liked it, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, you know. Share the video, share the channel, comment if you'd like to. Love to see how you're doing, and all that's good stuff, because it's a massive help. But yeah, whatever happens, I wish you nothing but the best, and look after yourself, okay? And you know, reach out for help if you need it, please. Trust me, it's worth it, okay? Lots of love to you, and see you again soon. Bye. Hi everybody who chose pile 3, Ostara. This is your reading, okay? So we're going to put her up in the corner for now, like that, and just pull out a few cards just to get an idea of where we're at right now for you, pile 3, okay? So I'm going to just quickly have a shuffle, and we'll have a look and see first of all what your energy is coming into this reading, okay? Let us begin. What have we got? Advice, guidance wise today for pile 3, please. Whoop. So we'll start with your energy, okay? Let me just pick up on this. Fuddled them a bit there. Pile 3's energy today is the Knight of Pentacles. And what is maybe challenging you or blocking you at the moment? The 6 of Cups. What is something good that is good to focus on right now? What's working? What's worth putting your energy into? The King of Pentacles. We've got some progression here. And what outcome do we have for our pile 3s, please, today? The 3 of Pentacles. This very feels quite like a work reading to me because of all the pentacles for a start. We've got fertility, so perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Yeah, this is very much giving me those vibes of you're at the beginning of something where you've learned how to do something, and now you're wanting to plan out your route to abundance and success. It's kind of giving me a lot of work vibes. There's 3 lots of pentacles. You've got the Knight of Pentacles progressing to the King of Pentacles here, so there's a lot. I feel it's a very much a career reading. It's also a very positive reading. We have you as the Knight of Pentacles, your energy, so you've kind of got to a point where you've learned everything you need to learn. You have wisdom, you have the knowledge you need to go forward with a plan, a project. It could be all sorts of things to do with day-to-day career. So it could be like anything from a project of self-improvement, or fitness, or learning a new skill, start your own business, etc., to going for a new job, or beginning, like a side business or something like that you hope to one day grow into your main income. It's kind of that vibe I'm getting, and it's you got a lot of yellow here as well, so that's also a good sign in the tarot in terms of like a bright future, lots of optimism, good energy. So yeah, we have you here as basically you kind of need to officially leave the planning stage now. You've done all the planning that you need to. You're very you have all the steps ready to take, and you have everything opening up, and it's really about going to move into action now with those plans, start putting things into place and moving forward towards the goal, whatever the goal is for you. But it feels like you've definitely accumulated enough knowledge. It's time to stop procrastinating now and to move on and start going towards the goal that you are envisioning for yourself. And you have definitely got you're on the right path, and you have definitely made all the right preparations for this, okay? So it's really a case of getting on with it now. What's blocking you is maybe feeling a little bit comfortable where you're at. It's kind of being in a familiar territory, and the things being like reassuring, safe, where you're kind of feeling protected. You're feeling like you're people around you are kind of a good team around you and things like that, if it's to do with work, and you're comfortable where you are, and it's something that maybe has been established for a while, so it's familiar to you, or it's kind of how everything's always been done, so it's comfortable. And this could be a risk, although with the Knight of Pentacles it's a calculated risk, and it's kind of one that's of all the knights, the Knight of Pentacles is like the least risky or the least likely to do something that is not thought through, so I don't feel you really should worry about leaving this familiar space, because you have everything you need to succeed. All that's really stopping you is just kind of maybe feeling a bit complacent, or it's a bit too comfortable where you are right now. But you have so much potential, and you've gone about it in the right way. You kind of made the preparation in the right way. You have looked at the practicalities of everything. You have a really good plan. You have all the steps in place you need to take. You have executed your plans well, and up to this point, and now it's time to act on those plans and make them a reality. And there isn't really any reason to be afraid of coming out of this kind of the familiar and into this new your power, basically. And especially if you are starting your own business, I feel if you're in a job where you've had a comfortable workplace, a good team, nice people around you, and it's not really had that motivation to leave because of being uncomfortable or being not a good fit, but at the same time there is potential out there for you to grow, and you kind of want to do things your own way and build your own empire. And when we are moving into what to focus on and the good stuff, this is how we see the King of Pentacles as being a very much somebody who has built something from the ground up, so that you have a clear progression here of you being the Knight of Pentacles moving into the King of Pentacles energy, where this is somebody in the future that has built his success or built their success, been hardworking, been consistent, resilient, practical, all that stuff, and has built something that is very valuable, lasting, will be remain after them. It's kind of that real solid foundation that you have laid, that you're laying now, that is going to be abundance coming in for you in the future, etc. It doesn't really need a lot of I'll just quickly get a card and see where, if there's anything else. It feels like with your oracle card as well, this is kind of what I'm getting, that this is a really good opportunity you've made for yourself. And then the Ace of Wands coming out, just to kind of underline that you have the passion to move this forward. You have this inspiration, passion, creativity. You have the drive you need to get you to where you're going, focusing on driving forward with this new plan. You are going to have success with it. I can see that. No doubt you have what it takes. So it's really encouraging. If you are starting a new business or anything like that, it's something that I would really encourage you to do, because you've made those plans, you've safeguarded yourself, you've made sure you're not gonna bomb out of anything. It feels like you've planned everything very practically as well, so you can kind of sustain yourself on this new journey. And I really see a success ahead for you, because you have that real good balance between inspiration and creativity, and putting in that hard work and being dedicated to this, making this a success, putting in that, the grapes here on his robe. It symbolizes having worked hard for something of great value, and grapes are very hard to grow, but they are extremely profitable. So it's kind of like moving into that abundance, that self-made business person kind of thing I'm getting, where you have this entrepreneurial energy with the Ace of Wands, having that idea, taking that idea and the skills and things and going forward with it and making it a success. And you have like the inspiration and the dedication. It's like the two parts of it, and with it being the one coming out, the Ace of Wands is like a whole new venture. With that coming out, it's like that's your new venture is going to lead you to all the success and abundance that you are after, And then the outcome, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is where you're going to be recognized for your skills. You're going to be working with people who appreciate you, who want to collaborate with you, who want to, it's like an opportunity to show what you're good at, and people will be wanting to work with you, wanting to build things with you, wanting, good customers are coming, good clients, people that, maybe if you have staff and things like that, or you're collaborating with someone else to form a business with the friends or with associates or something, it's going to be a really good team. This is a sign of a good team that's fun to work with the dots there. It's like this is going to be an enjoyable process. This is going to be something that doesn't feel like work. This is something that feels every day is exciting. It's kind of giving me those vibes of satisfaction, fulfillment from this working and collaborating, and this sort of synergy between you and your customers, you and your clients, or workmates, or a staff, or something like that is what I'm getting. And it's that work that is of high quality, that you are appreciated for and recognized for, and it's time to kind of come down from the planning stage and into the workshop, into the production, and get this underway and start to create and put that out there, whatever this is. Put your ideas out there, put your products out there, get yourself seen, get involved, with clients, like collaborations with others, etc., on a similar wavelength. It's time to actually put the wheels in motion and start to grow that abundance. Now, this is you putting the work in, and this is how you're headed, and your mindset is absolutely perfect to make this work. So if you have this, if you've got a business going or something, or you want to make your own business, this seems like a fantastic time to get it going. Okay, everything here is screaming at me, go for it. Okay, I'm going to read your card out now. Ostara, fertility. So yeah, this is fertile. You have fertile land behind the Knight of Pentacles here. Just perfect growing conditions. Couldn't be better to plant his pentacle in and start to grow all this abundance. Okay, down the line, it's gonna keep building, because you have what it takes to make it work and make it a success. Okay, so I'm going to read out this. It is the perfect time, for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Totally fertile soil. Get going with that. Get going with planting those seeds. Let's read out Ostara and see what else she has to say. All right, really excellent. If some of you are thinking of doing a side business, or branching out into doing something that you're skilled in, that you love, it's a real positive sign for you to do so. Okay, so message from Ostara: springtime is any time when the light increases within your mind and entire system. If you feel dark, heavy, or depressed, then you can lighten up by fueling yourself with positive intentions, nutritious foods, and anything that sparks your feelings of love. Surround yourself with beautiful flowers, brighten the colours in your wardrobe and home, draw back the curtains to let natural light in. You can paint a sunnier outlook within yourself, which gives rise to all sorts of opportunities, since like attracts like. Look at the yellow and the colours. Feel more energized and powerful as you spruce up your inner and outer worlds. Then capitalize on this increased vigor by starting a new project that really makes your heart sing with excitement. Get started. You've done your groundwork. It's time to get started. Bring it to reality now. Various meanings of this card. This card signifies pregnancy. Oh, well, if you have a family, if you want to build a family, this is also a reading that would fit with that. I can see definitely it's building empire, building your wealth and your abundance. So the Pentacles also are to do with family as well. So could be true for some of you. You will be involved with a successful child conception, adoption, or custody. Your desire will fully manifest. There will be a resurrection of the old. Oh, well, that's interesting, because we had the Six of Cups, and maybe things having a traditional kind of business, maybe. There will be a resurrection of the old. Your new idea or venture will be successful. Yes, it is an opportune time to make life changes. Absolutely. So that's kind of all I've got, really. I think it's very straightforward, and if it's something that is kind of resonating with you, I'd love to hear about it. It sounds like an exciting time for you. I wish you all the very best of luck with it. Anyway, whatever it is, if you enjoyed your reading today, I would really appreciate a like, subscribe if you would like to, comment. I would love to hear from you, and share my channel. Go and have a look at my website if you fancy a reading or want to buy something handmade. I would appreciate that too. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate that as well. And I wish you nothing but the best. It's a very exciting time. You've got it. You've got this. Go for it. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care until then. Bye.